Hello, English 12 students. Okay, so today for this mini little introduction lesson, I'm just going to show you how to navigate your Schoology course for my class. So if you'll see up here, you'll see these 5 pictures, and they're actually buttons. When you are virtual, so if you're 100% virtual or if you're just virtual um, 2, 3, well, yeah, 3 days a week. So whenever you're virtual, the first thing you need to go to is this attendance button. When you click on this attendance button, it is going to bring you to a Google form. So here's the thing about this attendance. When you are not in the building, you have to take this daily attendance. If you do not take this daily attendance, I will count you absent. Okay? So you have to take this every single day that you are not in the school building. Okay? So it's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. So all you need to do is go to this first button here. Which class are you in? You're going to go ahead and put in English 12, okay? Then the next button, or the next question you have is, how are you feeling today? This is pretty open-ended. You can tell me a lot, you can tell me a little. It doesn't have to be very involved. But maybe you're feeling really frustrated today. Why? Okay, why are you feeling frustrated? Maybe you're super excited to be back to school. Either way, you're going to just tell me how you're feeling today. The next question on here is, what is your goal for today? Okay, so what do you want to get accomplished in my class? What do you want to get accomplished? What's your goal? And then your next question is, what do you need to do or have in place in order to achieve your goal for today? So what do you need to do, and do you need something from me in order to get your goal accomplished? Okay, so that's where you're going to put what you need to do and if you need anything from me. And then we have our last question. Is there anything that hasn't been working for you about class, and what roadblocks have stood in your way? Please be as specific as possible with your answer here, because when you're virtual, especially if you're 100% virtual, I'm going to be checking this every single day. So I will know, hopefully, right away when you are having issues, okay? So be as specific as you possibly can here. All right, we're going to go back to the Schoology course. You're going to see this live button here. So if you want to tune in live to the live daily in-class, in-person sessions, you can click this. This is also where you're going to click to meet with me on Wednesdays. Virtual students, you have to meet with me on Wednesdays. Even if you're not struggling, I need to meet with you. So go ahead and click this live button. When you click it, it's going to bring you just to a Google Meet. Okay, so you're just going to come in here, whether you want to just tune in for the live class, and I'll have this set up every single day, so you don't need to worry about setting anything up. Just go ahead and click the live link, and you're ready to go. All right, going back to this, you're going to see journal here. This is going to be your digital journal. That way you don't have to carry around a journal. You're going to be carrying around so much with not being able to use your lockers. So you're going to click on journal. This is going to take you to Google Slides, and you're going to see over here on the left hand side, excuse me, it's just going to have a little welcome and then your expectations. So the expectations for this digital notebook or digital journal is, I don't want you to worry about grammar. I don't want you to worry about spelling. I don't want you to worry about it making sense. All I want you to do is be creative, write a poem, maybe a song. Or maybe you want to use this time, this space to vent, okay? Whatever you want to do, just be creative and write. I just want you to write for 5 minutes. And you're going to be doing this daily free write literally every day. It doesn't matter if you're in class or if you're in the classroom or if you're at home. I want you doing this every day, okay? It doesn't have to be long, just write for 5 minutes, okay? I do want you to keep in mind that anything and everything you write, I'm going to be looking through, okay? I'm just going to be reading, skimming your entries for completion. So please just keep that in mind, okay? We're going to go back to our Schoology course, and then you're going to see reading here. We're going to click on this reading link button, and you are going to see here your reading reflection. So you are going to need a free reading book, which we will address and get you on the first day that you are in person. If you are virtual, I need you to just pick one, either that you have at home. If you don't have books at home that you want to read, then we will work on getting you a pass to a library, and you can check out digital books through the library. So we will work on that. So please let me know if you need that or whatever. But the reading reflection, you have a table of contents here. So you will have 4 reading reflections throughout the semester / year-long course, right? Because it's a year long, but it's actually only a semester long now. So if, say, we're already on reading reflection 3 and you don't want to have to scroll all the way down, you can just go to reading reflection 3. It'll take you to a bookmark, click on the bookmark, and you'll be ready to go. All right, so here are your instructions for your reading reflection journal kind of thing. So there is a Nearpod lesson that you will have to watch. It's already uploaded about signposts. You're going to use signposts to complete this reading reflection. Okay, so you're going to fill out an evidence tracking chart for signposts. The second part of your reading reflection is you're going to have a 50-word summary about what happened. Okay, so you're going to tell me about the events, the characters, all that stuff. And then you're going to have a 50-word reflection. Okay, so this is your third part to your reading reflection. So in the summary, it's about what happened. In the reflection, you're going to tell me what your thoughts were about what happened. So like, what was most interesting, shocking, annoying, boring? So if you need any like starters, these are going to help you kind of figure out what to write about in your reflection. Here is an example. This is what it's going to look like. So at the top, you have page started. So what page did you start on, obviously? And then what page did you end on? This is what your signpost tracking chart is going to look like. Notice that there are 2 that are blacked out. And the reason that is because every single time we read, we're not going to find every single signpost every time we read. So you're just going to pick out the ones that you can find. My goal for you is to find at least one. Find one signpost, okay? You're going to then put in the quote. So you're going to look for the quote in the book that uses that signpost. And then the numbers here, this is your page number, okay? Where did you find that signpost? And then your explanation. So how does this evidence support that it's this signpost? All right. Then we're going to go down here. We're going to go to the second page of your reading reflection. This is your summary, 50 words. Doesn't look like a lot, right? And then reflection, again, 50 words. And this is where your actual reading reflection begins. So again, you have your signpost tracking chart, and then your summary and reflection. Okay, reading reflections. Okay, going back to Schoology. This last button here, this is our hallway pass. So because this year is so strange, we need to be able to evidence track so that we can hopefully limit the amount of people that get COVID. So whenever you leave my classroom, you need to put in your first and last name. Please put first and last name because I'm sure there are a lot of Emmas in the school. And then we're going to go to checking out. So where are you going? If you're going anywhere other than the restroom, nurse, or office, you need to tell me. You need to type it in here. Then time leaving. Obviously, guys, before I go any further, you're going to tell me. Like, you have to check in with me before you leave the classroom. Okay. Time leaving, obviously put the time you leave, and then the time you come back to the classroom, you have to put that in. Okay. So wrapping up here, in the important information, you have the agenda and the syllabus. The agenda is going to be added to every week. This has everything that you need for the course. Okay, so if you're ever wondering where something is, it's going to be linked on here. And then every week, you're going to have week 1 in person, so the things that we're doing in person, and then you're going to have week 1 virtual. Week 1 virtual are the things that you're going to be doing when you're at home. If you are a 100% virtual student, I need you to still be doing all of this in-person stuff, okay? Obviously, if you have any kinds of questions, guys, please let me know. I think that's all that I have for you. So I'm excited to see all of you in this next week. All right. Thanks.